Most of my time in that show was spent with the dance ensemble because we would just do a number, run backstage and change, come back on, go off, and yeah, we would just like have a couple minutes in the wings and we would just like kind of goof off a little bit and be like, get in the zone, guys, we gotta dance. My name is Harper Huhn and I've been attending HLS since 3rd grade. It takes a lot of work to be able to become a world champion dancer. Every single day from probably 1st grade through freshman year, I was going straight to the studio after school almost every single day, and I would be there for 4 to 5 hours. I would do about 2 hours of ballet, an hour of conditioning, and an hour of just drilling our technique to make sure everything was exact and perfect. There were definitely times in the moment where I was like, this is awful, I just want to go home and go to bed. But looking back on it, I'm really glad I taught myself to just push through it, because I would not be the dancer I am today without all of that training and all of that time. And like, I will never forget the feeling the first time we won a world championship. I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like pure excitement, and everyone just starts like crying because we're like, oh my gosh, we did it. Because it just makes all of that work we put in for the last year so worth it, and it feels so good to be able to accomplish something like that. I think dance really taught me how to work hard and taught me how to be driven and dedicated to something, because it is not easy and it's not just going to happen overnight. It takes years and years to be where you want to be. And I think that helped me apply it to my time at HLS. During my freshman year, the workload just became really intense, and high school is drastically different from middle school. I've always wanted to go to like an elite college, so I was like, if I'm spending all my time doing dance, I'm not gonna have the time to dedicate myself to my schoolwork the way I need to if I want to achieve that. I've always wanted to be a lawyer and go to law school, and I thought that's a significantly better way to spend my time and dedicate myself to working at. My 2 summers at Harvard were taking classes they have to offer for actual Harvard students. I took law and philosophy, which was just so fascinating, because I did not put those two together on how well they work together and how cool it can be. And my 2nd summer, I took a class called Facing Evil and Suffering in the Modern World. I absolutely applied what I learned at HLS into my classes at Harvard. I was able to bring in a lot of the metaphysics we had learned, and I brought in City of God again because it applies just about everywhere. I think my fascination with law and becoming a lawyer really is just like, it's just always been what I've wanted to do since I was a little kid at the family dinner table, just arguing with grown adults. I don't know. And I would always chime in as an 8 and 9-year-old, and they were like, this kid's gonna be a lawyer. I joined the Drama Troupe my sophomore year once I had stepped away from competitive dance, because I just knew like I need some sort of outlet to continue my performing arts. And people had been telling me for years, like, you have to join the Drama Troupe, like we need dancers. And I was like, okay, I guess with all this free time, I will join. And I am so happy I made that decision. I have loved being in the Drama Troupe. Like our first musical, when we did Tuck Everlasting, we had to learn like a lot of ballet steps that most of the other people in the dance ensemble just like weren't very familiar with. So I did a lot of helping them do it well. Yeah, because a lot of the time we would start off in like opposite side of the wings and we would just be staring at each other, and we would always look at each other and go, let's go. I've had like a few smaller roles, but I'm happy just being a dancer because that's just what makes me the happiest to do. After I graduate, I plan to be a psychology major on a pre-law track at Villanova University. I would say I owe my whole transformation as a person to HLS, because like you cannot really be like shy and quiet here, especially with how much teachers like love to connect with students. Like I loved all of my teachers, especially like through elementary school, because they were just so kind and like encouraging and were just right there by my side to help me come out of my shell.